Few months ago, I turned 42 here in Hong Kong. This is also the time I closed my $1 million company. Here were all the things I know at 42 but wish I knew at 20. Starting with number 1. Your life is like a book. Think of yourself as the writer of your own life story. The stories we tell ourselves are super powerful. Your thoughts are like a steering wheel that guides your life. When you really understand this, you'll see that your life isn't just random things happening to you, but instead it's a bunch of choices that you can get to make. The cool thing is at any time you can start a new chapter, add an exciting twist, or even throw out the whole book and start fresh. If you are new to this channel, I'm David, with over 20 years in finance, including a decade in Hong Kong, where I've built a successful side hustle generating over $1 million. Now I'm here to share a bit of my journey on entrepreneurship and self-development. Check out my free learning course, Healthy Habits, to help you stay focused. Plus, you'll get my free time management tool. Let's dive in. Then, being a little unrealistic is good. If you want to do big things in life, you need to dream bigger than what seems normal. People who always stay realistic often miss great chances because they are too scared to try new things. They get stuck thinking about planning too much, always trying to find the perfect solution. They say they are just being practical, but in reality, they are just afraid. Look at the most successful people. They break rules and think they can do impossible things. Most times it doesn't work out, but they only need one big win to change their whole life. Make peace with your parents. Don't stay angry at your parents for too long. It's just not worth holding on to bad feelings. Remember, parents are just like older kids. They are still learning too. Nobody gave them a handbook on how to be perfect parents. Everyone just trying their best to figure life out as they go along. And between you and me, I have been quite bad at that as a son, and I deeply wish my kids will follow that piece of advice better than I did. Being lost is part of growing. When you feel lost in life, it can be really scary. It's like being stuck between who you used to be and who you are going to become. When I was 20, I was super scared because I didn't want my ties sales job anymore, but I had no idea what else to do. Looking back, I wish I knew that feeling lost wasn't bad. It was just part of becoming someone new. It's like being between chapters of your life, and that's actually pretty exciting. Hopefully, I jumped into the known on time, and here I am today, living an amazing life in Hong Kong with my wife and my 2 kids, and sharing my experience with you guys. Choose your dreams carefully. You have 2 choices in life, the red and the blue pill. So you can either work on making your own dreams come true, or you can help someone else build their dreams. Both are fine choices, as long as you're happy with what you pick. Just make sure you're choosing what you really want, not just what is easiest. Do you remember which one Neo chose? Nobody has all the answers, and here's a secret. No one really knows exactly what they are doing. Not your boss, not your coworkers, not even that super successful friend you look up to. Everyone's just making things up and figuring out stuff as they go. You didn't miss some special life lessons that everyone else got. Just point yourself in a direction that feels right and keep moving forward. Next, the 7-7 rule. Here's a really helpful rule. If something won't matter in 7 years, don't spend more than 7 minutes being upset about it. Most of the stuff we worry about today won't even matter next year, let alone 7 years from now. We often make small problems feel huge because we are stuck in the moment. Try to step back and ask yourself if this really matters in the long run. Time with loved one is precious. I've never once thought I wish I spent less time with my family. Time with people you love is special because it's limited. Some people will leave our lives sooner than we expect or want. Every moment we get to spend with them is valuable. Next, action beats information. Just knowing stuff won't make you successful. If all it took was information to get rich, everyone with internet access would be billionaire. There comes a point when doing research is just a fancy way of putting things off. What really matters is taking action. After you learn something new, you need to actually use it in your life. Next, your body is an investment. Take care of your health when you're young. It's way cheaper than trying to fix problems later. If your body starts having issues when you're older, it costs a lot of time and money to fix it. Want to be wealthy in the long run? Start with eating good food and exercising regularly. Next, appreciate the present. A lot of the normal stuff happening in your life right now will be the things you miss later. So take a minute to enjoy where you are instead of always worrying about what next. Next, Everything has a price. Life is full of trade-offs. If you work late to get ahead in your job, you might miss time with your family. If you save money for the future, you have to skip some fun stuff now. Everything good comes with a cost. You just need to decide what prices you are willing to pay. People come and go. Throughout your life, people will enter and leave. That's just how it works. Be happy with the ones who stick around, but don't try to force relationships that aren't working. It's also okay for you to leave relationships that aren't good for you anymore. You don't have to stay friends with everyone you've ever known. Then, there is no finish line. We often think there is going to be this perfect moment when everything falls into place, when we'll all have enough money, enough love, and enough success to be happy. But life doesn't work like that, right? You never have everything perfectly figured out, and that's okay. Happiness isn't something you achieve once and keep forever. It's something you have to practice every day. Then, the world has plenty. Many of us grow up thinking there is nothing enough to go around. Not enough good jobs, not enough good money, not enough opportunities. This makes us stick with bad jobs and bad relationships because we are afraid we won't find better. But that's not true. The world has plenty of good things for everyone. You just need to believe in yourself and go after what you want. And often, the first step is the hardest. Simply living is often better. We often buy things thinking they make our life better. But if buying stuff made people happy, everyone with money would be super happy. And we know that's not true. Having nice things is fine, but it's not the key to feeling good about your life. Don't wait for the perfect time. Waiting until you feel ready or until the perfect moment usually means never doing it at all. Life will always be busy and complicated. Your car might break down, someone might get sick, you might lose your job. There is always something. Don't let your future self down just because your present self wants to wait for the perfect time. That might never come. Next, small changes add up. Try to do 1% less of the bad stuff and 1% more of the good stuff each day. Want to start a business? Watch 30 minutes less TV and spend that time working on your idea instead. These small changes might not seem like much at first, but they add up to big differences over time. Then, ask for what you want. The worst thing that can happen when you ask for something is hearing no. You already have a no if you never ask. So, ask for what you want, and when you don't hear back, follow up. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And the last one, protect mental energy. Your mental energy is super valuable. People and situations will try to drain it all along, right? So save your energy for things that really matters to you. It's okay to say no to things that drain you, and it's important to set boundaries. It will help you to keep yourself feeling good. So a quick wrap up. I really want you to remind that life is a journey of learning and growing. Every day brings new changes to make better choices and move closer to the life we want. The key is to keep learning, stay positive, and take action toward your goals.